Alright, doing a video of GTA 3 on the Samsung Epic 4G. I'm using iPod Touch, it's the 4G, just seeing how it works because my webcam sucks, so yeah. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go on a Control Freak, and I'm going to even bump up the GPU. So I'm going to bump up 1500 megahertz, which is 1.5 gigahertz, and the GPU is going to be overclocked to 300 megahertz. That's all I'm gonna put it right there. Now 1400, I'll put that to about 275, and that would be 250 for 1200. 1100 megahertz will be down to 225, and 1000 will be the same. Alright, running lag free. Alright, let's apply for now. Alright, let's go into voltage control so I can enable the frequencies, because it would be useless if I'm running at no frequencies and if it doesn't work. Alright, so there we go. No undervolt, so you're gonna have maximum performance. Alright, running 1500 megs and 1000 min, as you can see. VR scheduler and lag free, like I said, on the governor. Let's open up GTA 3. Where are you? Alright, here we go. Hold on. I want to do a quick before and after. First, let me start at 1000. At 1000 megahertz, alright? What this is going to do is to prove that when you run this phone, because some people say there's no point in overclocking, well, here's the reason to overclock. I'm going to play GTA 3 right now at 1000 over 100 on lag free. So right now it's going to be sticking to 1 gigahertz straight. So that's all the frequencies running. So it's running, the GPU is at 200 megahertz. And here we go. Start game, load game. Yes. Skip this. Just gonna walk around a little bit. Let me change my gun so I can get through here. I can't get through this. Alright, this is being a pain in the ass. There's the lag when explosion happens, as you can tell. And here's the lag. Very slow. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. To be going this slow? Are you serious? Now it's starting to catch up a little bit because the explosion isn't there anymore. Still is kind of lagging. It's not really smooth. Very hard to play GTA 3 with one hand. But regardless, you can see the lag. Alright. So let's quit out of here. Okay. Gonna go into voltage control. Re-enable the frequencies from 1500 to 1000. Come on. Over 1. Thank you. Alright, now I'm rolling at 1500, so 1.5 gigahertz. Now, Control Freak, is it still... Alright, so the GPU is 300 megahertz all the way down to 200 megahertz from, oops, that's not right. That needs to be 225. There we go. Alright, whatever. So there's the GPU is overclocked from 200 to 300 megahertz from 1 gigahertz to 1.5. So here we go. Gonna go in GTA 3 again. And you can already tell as it's loading a lot faster than last time. Now, no lag, clearly. Alright. Game's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Still lagging. At 1.5 gigahertz, this game is still lagging. And it's even overclocked to 300 megahertz right now for the GPU. So for the game to still lag, it shows that obviously it's still not getting enough performance like it should, but I don't want to kill the car. That time, when I did that, it didn't really lag because there's not a lot to render. But regardless to say, it does play a lot nicer, no doubt, but some people still think that there's no need to overclock, and you know what? I say it's more of an option. You put it out there, you know, you can put it out there like right now with the kernel. Right now I'm running Samurai, I think it's Bushido 7 or 8 or whatever, whichever is the latest one. But regardless, I'm running that, and it's got 1.5 gigahertz right, obviously right now, and most people don't even use that. Most people only go to 1.2 or 1.3. Some will use 1.4, but very often. But there's a lot of uses for overclocking, and as well as GPU overclocking, because it's a pretty great, awesome tool and great strategy to work around some things. Like if we never were able to overclock, we wouldn't be even be able to play this game first off, because it's quite pathetic. I mean, as you can tell, it still kind of lags a little bit, but it's a lot easier and it's nicer that it doesn't do as much lagging. But when you overclock the GPU and when you overclock the processor a lot more, it takes less time to render all the things, which means it's going to work faster. The frames are not going to drop as fast, so it looks a lot nicer when it's a lot smoother. So there's a plain and simple video. I know it was kind of long, but it was just because I'm doing it with one hand, so it's very hard. But that's my suggestion why we overclock. And like I said, you can have a kernel that can, hell, it would overclock to 2 gigahertz. Doesn't mean we're all going to use it. It's only there if you want to use the option. But that's just my opinion. I think it would be pretty cool to have the option to overclock a little bit more if it were ever possible. But those who didn't want to, they can stick to the regular frequencies like they always do. Plain and simple. Alright, I'm out.